Let's see what that taste is. Oh yeah. That's the ticket right there. Fellas, how in the hell are we doing here today? Now, as you can already tell, we got something a little bit different planned. All right, I got off work a little bit early, and it's a nice, beautiful day outside. So we're gonna go ahead and smoke some ribs. Sorry if you hear my dog in the background, like stepping around and stuff. She's a living animal. She like walks around and does things on her own accord, so you might hear that. But yeah, we got some ribs going on here today. These are St. Louis ribs, so they're a little fattier, got a little bit more meat on them than baby back ribs. And so far, I've just taken it out of the package, rinsed it down, dried off all the blood and stuff. And then if you don't know, there's like a little membrane on the back of the ribs that you have to peel off. So we already peeled that off. It's good to go. It's ready for some seasoning. So let's get into that here. For that, we're gonna be using Rodney's Rib Rub. I swear there's some in there. It's kind of stuck together. And then Rodney's Hog Rub, all right? If you don't know who Rodney Scott is, he's a famous barbecue pitmaster out of South Carolina, and these are some of his special blends that I picked up, and they're honestly pretty good. So we're gonna be throwing that on today. I gotta kind of crush this one up real quick because it's all stuck together. But yeah, we're starting on the back of the ribs here. We're gonna get both of these seasonings and just really cover it all over the ribs. Make sure all that meat's covered. We're starting off with the hog rub first. This is not necessarily rib specific, but it's for pork, and that's what these ribs are. So we're starting out with that, and then we're gonna do a heavier coating of the Rodney's Rib Rub. Still nothing too crazy though, because this is the back of the ribs, all right? But you want all parts of this meat to be seasoned, so I'm gonna season everything up pretty good here. I gotta crush this down a little bit more, hold on. And when you're seasoning these ribs, make sure you're getting the sides here, all the edges too. So we're gonna pick that up. We're gonna hit the side here, some seasoning. We're gonna hit the long side with some seasoning. I don't have a big enough cutting board for this, so I don't know if you can tell, but this is 2 cutting boards together. We're just kind of making it happen. I'm getting seasoning all over my counter, it's all right. That's what cleaning is for. Get all that seasoning up on that jaw. Okay, so that side's looking pretty good, nice and seasoned. We're now going to push our cutting boards together and flip this bad boy over. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping seasoning all over my counter. It's all right. This isn't the best camera angle, but it's everywhere. Now on this side, we're gonna go back to the hog rub, all right? Let's get a nice layer of that hog rub going on here. This is the last rack for sure. We're out of these guys. Gonna have to order more of these spices. If push comes to shove, we might throw a third thing on here. I got something I've been wanting to try out, but let's see how the rib rub does. Oh my gosh, we're so low. I gotta stab it again. All right, last of the hog rub going on here. Make sure everything's coated, all the sides, all the top of that meat, everything. We did run out of both of these, so we're gonna try something else out here too. I picked this up recently. It's called Killer Cajun Gourmet Garlic. Pretty good. I probably wouldn't do an entire rack of ribs with this, but since we're just kind of needing an extra little filler, we'll throw this guy on here. This also the flavor profile also still kind of mixes with the hog rubs and stuff, so it's not gonna be too crazy different. Make sure you get those sides too. Get everything all nice and covered up. Don't leave any meat unseasoned. Season every inch, every centimeter of your meat, fellas. Nobody likes unseasoned meat. Oh my gosh. The rib is ending up on the counter. It's all right. Put the cutting boards back together. So let me show you what we're working with here. So here is our rack, nice and fully seasoned. Give it some pats, you know what I'm saying? Some love taps. Looks pretty good. Everything's looking nice and seasoned. Those are dead. Burritos are good. That was our stabbing fork. But yeah, this is ready for the grill. All right, everybody, so we're here outside. This is what we're working with, you know what I'm saying? Traeger something. I don't know the exact model name, but it's a Traeger. It uses pellets, all right? I know some of you don't necessarily like pellet grills, but that's all right. Look, all I gotta do is flip a button and go like that. And we're cooking, baby. We got it going on. So we're gonna get this guy preheated real quick. Just get it up to temperature, clean it off, and then we'll come back. I also forgot to say we are using hickory pellets for this, all right? Hickory is a pretty good general pellet or wood. You can use it for a lot of different stuff, and I like the flavor. So we're gonna use that. Boom. Alrighty, folks, we're here again. Got the grill. It was up to temperature, but now it kind of fluctuates a little bit, but we're ready to go here. All right, we got some coal rolling, got some smoke going. We got our nice slab of meat. So we're gonna go ahead and get that transferred on here. 1 second. Boom. So there we are. We got the meat on the Traeger, and we're doing this bone side down, meat side up, and we're shooting for a 2-2-1 method. All right. Typically with ribs and I think normal grills, people like doing 3-2-1, where it's 3 hours on, 2 hours wrapped up, and then 1 more hour on. But I feel like 2-2-1 works a little bit better for this guy. So there we go. We got that going. We're just gonna shut this. And like I said, that's gonna kind of fluctuate around 225. It's low right now because I just obviously opened it up, but we're just gonna let that cook for a while, and then once we get to the next step here, we'll bring you right back. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on? You want some rib? You excited? You gotta wait. That dog is 14 years old and she got a fat zit on her head, all right? If she wants a rib, damn it, she gonna get one, all right? Boom. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back here at the grill, and we have our foil ready to wrap. So it has been on here for about 2 hours, and we're going to transfer it into the foil, wrap it up, and throw it back on for another 2 hours. Right here, I'm working with some brown sugar, a little butter, some apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. All right. The contents of the foil really do not matter at all. This is all personal preference. Seasoning, foil stuff, it's all just up to you, big dog. You could just go bare foil. You could put your barbecue sauce in here. You can put more of your rub. It doesn't matter. But this is what I'm working with. This is what I like. And now let's see what the ribs are looking like here. Okay. So that's after 2 hours. Let's say we got a nice little color going on here. Got a little juice coming out the top. So we're gonna take this off and put meat side down on top of all that. Rib, or the bones up, meat down. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna get it wrapped up and then we'll bring you back. All right, we are back, folks. Here's our nice little care package. I had to get some extra foil to make sure the sides were all nice and wrapped up. But like I said before, we got the meat down here, bones up here, and we're just gonna set that guy right back on the grill like that. This little care package. Oh. Close that guy down. We'll let the grill get back up to temperature, and then we're gonna let that go for another 2 hours like that. So do another little time skip here, and we'll see you in a second. Alrighty, folks, we are back here, and we are losing daylight. It's getting a little dark, but we still got a couple hours. And these have been on here for another 2 hours, wrapped up, meat side down. Got a good little smoke going on here. But we are now gonna take these off. We're gonna unwrap it, put it back on the grill, and then we're gonna throw this little sauce on here. This is a vinegar pepper based sauce that I kind of whipped up real quick, but you can use whatever you want. This is just what I like. So we're gonna get it unwrapped and then we'll bring you right back. Alrighty, folks, we just unwrapped it. We had a ton of juice piling up in here. We actually lost a bone too. As you can see, the bones are kind of pulling back a little bit. This guy's almost done. Just gonna give it another hour with our little sauce. I'm gonna undo that. Just gonna kind of put that all over this real quick. Not too much. It's already got a ton of moisture on it, as we can already tell from that. Just enough to, kind of get some flavor in there. Probably isn't the best bottle to be using. You don't really want to like drench it, like have puddles like that, but it's all right. We're kind of being quick here. I know you can't smell this through the camera, but oh my gosh, the smell coming out of this, once we unwrapped it, it smells amazing. But yeah, we're gonna let that go 1 more hour, unwrapped, and then we'll come back and see the final product. Boom, all right, we are finally here, everybody. We definitely lost our sunlight, all right, but we got the fake light going on. It has been 2 hours unwrapped. 2 hours wrap and then 1 more hour unwrap. We are finally ready to pull these bad boys off. What are they looking like? Oh, you can't really see it the best because of the lighting, but damn, those are looking good. We're gonna get these taken inside. We'll get a better view of what's going on, and I'll see you in there. All right, so boom, a lot of transitions here, but we made it back inside where we got a bit better lighting. And I went ahead and let these guys rest for about 15 minutes, and we are finally ready to open it up and see what we got going on here. So let's just drop the tops. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Nah, those look good right there. Those look incredible. Okay. All right, I have to set you over there, you know what I'm saying, so we can get stuff going on. I don't really have a tripod or anything, but we're gonna cut one of these open just to get a little cross section and then try them out, you know what I'm saying? We gotta see how these bad boys taste. Cutting really good. Also, we're just doing this straight on the tin foil, all right? You already saw at the beginning, your boy had 2 cutting boards. I'm not gonna do that again. But let's just see what we're working with here, all right? Boom. Oh yeah, she got a nice smoke ring going on all the way around. Juicy too. Let's see what that tastes is. Oh yeah. That's the ticket right there. Coming off the bone, but still pretty firm, you know what I'm saying? You don't want like straight falling off. You still want it to have a bit of firmness to it, but you want that bone to be clean. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Clean bone. Meat's nice and juicy. Oh, these are killer. I would say that is a success right there. I went ahead and plated these bad boys up real quick, kind of cut them up, and we got a beautiful cross section on this guy. Once again, you can see that smoke ring all the way around. Super juicy. And these turned out phenomenal. With that being said, I think that's gonna about do it here for this video, all right? The ribs are done, sides are done, and it is now time to eat. But thank you for sticking around and checking out what we had going on. If you're using this video to learn how to make ribs, hopefully it helped you in some way, you know what I'm saying? It worked out for me, I hope it works out for you. But yeah, that's gonna be about it, folks. Appreciate you checking in. Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this if you enjoyed the video. And I will see y'all later. This has been Lunar, and welcome to Bound.